Welcome back to the daily discussion. All right, so yesterday I talked about how fear's greatest ally is time, but what if you don't have the ability to get back on the horse, so to speak, immediately after to take that time away? Well, I have an example of this too in what I did. So several years ago when I wrecked my motorcycle, I shattered my radial head in my arm, and I needed to get replacement surgery for that. And because of that, I was basically unable to ride a motorcycle for quite some time. Now, even though I'd wrecked the bike, I knew that if I had filed an insurance claim, they're going to take the bike because it was going to be totaled. And I wouldn't have that daily reminder, which means it was going to be out of my house, out of sight, out of mind. And I would not be able to face my fear each day, kind of look at it and have a reminder of what I want to get back to. So I actually didn't file a claim. I think the accident was in June, and I didn't file the claim until that next February. They were a little surprised when they got the claim, but it is what it is, and I needed that reminder each day to tell me exactly what I was looking forward to in the future. Now, I wasn't unafraid of it. I knew I was scared to get back on it, which is why I kept that reminder. I needed that reminder each day to look at it and say, I'm going to rebuild myself. I'm going to get back on that because I need to conquer this again. So I kept that, like I said, and a daily ability to go out there and look at it and see what I would be missing and feel that emotion continuously. Now, that may be something that other people are not willing to do because maybe that brings up too many bad feelings. But for me, it brought up this sensation of being able to face that fear and face that emotion and give it a name and just sit with it for a little bit. And because of that, again, because I'm so determined, I'm able to then take that and capitalize on it and then use it as fuel later on. So for me, knowing that I was afraid of it, I also don't like to be afraid of things. So I'm willing to go out and try it again. So being able to have that, look at it and say, I'm afraid of doing this, and saying, well, that's exactly why I got to do it again. So once I was ready and once I was physically capable of using my elbow again, I filed the claim, I got the money, and I went and bought a new bike and I started riding again. Now, unfortunately, I don't ride anymore because of other health issues that came up later on. But I gave it up because I was no longer afraid of it. I was no longer capable again. So I will eventually ride again. But again, that's just giving you another example of when time isn't on your side and you can't get back on it. Maybe have a reminder and or maybe set a goal or a timeline of when you're going to be able to and what you're working towards. So you have that goal that you're working against. So let me know if that helps you and if you want any help with that.